Okay, so I'm Brecon Beacons today. On a long run, it's pretty toasty. Beginning of April, but the weather's been unreal. Really dry recently. Been a few fires on the hills and the mountains. Luckily, Brecon Beacons is looking pretty good. But yeah, so 3 hours today. Getting some vertical up. Next race is Transvulcania in about 5 weeks. So off the back of Chianti Ultra, which didn't go very well a few weeks ago, I'm feeling pretty good now. Moving well in training and just having lots of fun in this lovely sunny weather we're having. So probably going to be about 3 or 4 laps of Penavan from various sides today, or central beacons at least. And yeah, we've done one lap, come down the backside here off the north face, and then we're going to go back up now and smash that out. Last long run before Transvulcania, feeling pretty good. Been racking up some good vertical, some hot garage sessions with uphill threshold work, as well as active heat training, which has been tough. So getting in, very excited to get out there in about a week and a half. Transvulcania was an experience. This was a race I've always associated with the kind of weather we're having today. Lots of sunshine, heat, but the weather on the weekend was much different. We had pretty high winds and it was really cold and a lot of rain. I don't think I've worn a rain jacket in a race for quite as long as that before. The first hour or so wasn't too bad. It was a great start to the race actually. I felt really good, really strong. Everyone was grouped together quite nicely and the pace was quite fast, but it's very comfortable. I was feeling really controlled and yeah, in the mix a little bit. But as soon as the weather hit, it definitely made everyone slow a little bit. It was really difficult to kind of keep the footing where you wanted it at times with running along a ridge line for the whole race like this. You've got this giant wind blowing across you. It was really quite intense. So jacket up, held on, and just kept pushing through the whole race up to the summit really. There was an hour and a half there along the high point of the race where you're at over 2,000 meters for quite an extended period of time. And I found myself really cold at this point within the race, really struggling to get any nutrition down, purely because I just couldn't open my gels. I didn't have gloves with me, so that would have been a good call, but I don't think anyone else really did either. A lot of people probably weren't prepared for that kind of weather at all. So it felt a lot like a long training run in the Brecon Beacons with the rain and the weather that we can have up there. So that's what I was telling myself in my mind. It's just like a training run. It's nothing, no big deal. And the whole time I was just thinking about the descent. I was really looking forward to just starting to work my way down the mountain, knowing that it would eventually, hopefully, heat up and we'd break out of the clouds, out of the weather. That final descent in the race was definitely something to think about. 17 kilometers, I believe, all the way to Tazakor, the ocean, from 2,400 meters of altitude. So it's definitely very steep, very dicey. I think it made it a lot more difficult with just the heavy rains that we'd had and it being very muddy and very slippy. Also found it quite difficult with the congestion of other runners at times because everyone was just having such a tricky time on that descent because we were passing the other races as we were going. But overall my legs feeling really good, really strong. I was really pleased how the body felt with the training that I've had into the build up to this race. It has looked a little bit different to what I've done in the past. I did a lot of heat training for this race Obviously, it wasn't necessarily needed on race day. It was cold basically the whole race up until the last half an hour. Um, but yeah, it was quite good fun as well. A lot of treadmill work, a lot of training in the garage, which sounds pretty tedious and definitely was difficult at times with the great weather that we've been having this spring in Cardiff. But yeah, I think that really helps with the fitness too. There's a lot of kind of mental work that goes into running on the treadmill for 90 minutes, overdressed and uphill. So if anything, I was definitely ready for running a lot of climbs, which this race has, with basically 50k of the race all uphill for the most part. Overall though, 16th place, I'm happy with that. 8 hours and 3 minutes. So I'm a bit disappointed with the time, but I think everyone maybe was a little bit slower than they anticipated, but I know where the time can come from, I know where I can improve. This is a race I certainly want to come back to. It's such a beautiful island. Looking forward to seeing more of it with our time here. There's lots to explore with the volcanoes, the national parks. The volcano, well, the lava flow from the volcano that erupted 4 years ago is right next to us. It's quite spectacular to see the devastation, I guess, from that eruption. It's such a huge area that spans for several kilometers this way and all the way from the volcano down to the ocean, where it's actually made a small new peninsula. So it's kind of a stark reminder really of just how active this island is, of the landscape is always changing, and from a race perspective, Transvulcania really lives up to its name with all the volcanoes on this island. So we're just going to Los Tilos up here it's like a biosphere on the island. It's an ancient laurel forest, so look forward to seeing what it's all about. Definitely a lot cooler up here than it is on the coast. Okay, so we're back from the east side of the island. I had a great time at Los Tilos. Rainforest hikes there are pretty cool. River was really enjoying it, racing ahead up the climbs. We had to hold him back a few times because he was just blasting up there with sheer drops down our side. So yeah, that was a bit nerve-wracking as a parent. Definitely something new to worry about out there. But yeah, it was great. Legs are feeling really good from the race. Recovered quite quickly. It felt like I could have ran yesterday, which would have been just one day after the race. So yeah, really pleased how legs are feeling with that. No niggles or issues or injuries, so that's cool. Just some bumped up toes from kicking a few rocks on the way down, but besides that, feeling really good. And it was definitely nice to jump in those natural swimming pools at the ocean as well once we came down from the rainforest. So yeah, really spectacular island, really enjoying it. It's really beautiful here. It has a lot of diversity for such a small island, and for an island that at quick glance just looks black and volcanic. There's just so much colour and so many vibrant flowers and a lot of life here. So yeah, excited to see a few more bits and pieces over the next few days. Hopefully the top mountains will clear up so we can go for a big drive right to the top of the island and I can see the views that I didn't see in the race, and the whole family can enjoy them too. So we've come to La Composita today. The weather's finally cleared, the clouds are lifted from the tops and the views are amazing. So having a little hike around here now. It feels great to finally see the views and yeah, be out on the trails. Pretty incredible trail. It's like trail heaven up here in the Palma. Couldn't have picked a bad day for us, so clear. Yeah, really enjoying it. on the edge of the caldera now, and this is where the race route follows down through the landscape. All the way in the ridge of the caldera the whole way. Absolutely stunning. Over here, and then down to the ocean. So amazing on this island. The trails are just perfect. It's like trail heaven, and the views unreal. Very pleased to have a sunny day like this right now. Definitely excited to come back and do this race again. Hopefully with these blue skies, it will make it a totally different race to what I had. Obviously heat will be a much bigger factor, but I definitely feel confident that that's something I can prepare for really well. But amazing island, really beautiful. So back in Wales, on my local mountain of Garth here. It was such a wonderful trip in Palma. I had a really fantastic time. Transvulcania is such a beautiful race. Really looking forward to going again, maybe even as early as next year. Yeah, look forward to racing it in dry conditions that they typically have with the heat. But yeah, it was great fun this year, still enjoyed it, and the island's just magnificent. Yeah, I really hope you enjoyed the video. It has been a while since we made one. It feels good to be making them again though. I'm really motivated to keep putting them out. So if you want to see more, anything specific with my training, racing, let me know in the comments below. So I think I'm probably going to make a training series for my next race, which will be Valoran 100k, so it's called the CVH, and that's the UTMB European Major, and that's in the Pyrenees. So yeah, more mountains to come. Be training up in Snowdonia a few times in the lead up to this race, and then CCC again at the end of August. So looking forward to going back there. This will be my 5th time racing CCC, which is crazy to say. Last year was a difficult time. Those of you who follow on Instagram will know. Fell over and broke my ribs halfway through the race, so managed to finish it still. I think it was I think I was 17th or 15th. Either way, there's more to come, and I'm excited to have you guys along for the ride again. So if you like the video, give it a like, give the channel a subscribe if you're not a subscriber already. It really helps people see the videos, and let people know that Harry Runs is making videos again, so I really appreciate that. If you have to coach in, email and links are down below. Yeah, just reach out if you've got any questions like that. Always good to hear from you guys who watch the videos. I hope you are having some good racing, some good running adventures of your own, and happy running. And together we will